Hey guys, hello. CampinCarl here from Starcraft 2 in review, which is a Starcraft 2 news show that I started about a month, getting on a month and a half ago now. Just wanted to make a really quick video here and talk to some of you guys that have been following along with my development of this show, and maybe if you've seen me doing other projects around the Starcraft 2 community. Just wanted to kind of give a shout out, a thanks to you guys who have subscribed to me, who followed me on Twitter. I know there's not a lot of you out there right now, but that's fine. I really am thankful for you guys' support and the kind of stuff that you guys do for the community and you do for each other, and all the good-natured, things that you guys bring to the community as viewers. Want to give you a little bit of background kind of on me and why I'm doing what I am right now in esports, and kind of, just hopefully you guys can get to know a little bit about more me. And if you see me around, obviously, at major events, next one I'll be at is MLG Providence. You guys can say hi, and don't feel afraid to approach me or be like, hey, who's that crazy guy, or whatever. I know this always sounds cheesy to kind of do these introductions or video, whatever you want to call them, but figured I'd make mine for you guys. Now, I'm not going to link this to Reddit or anything, so my subscribers will know about it, and it'll be in my uploads folder, of course. But anyway, I'll just get right to it. So my name is Shane Rideout, and I am a graduate student at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. I am a PhD student in biochemistry. I currently study a lot of neuronal disorders such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, as well as autism. Our lab is mostly a drug discovery lab, so my job right now in my PhD is to develop biosensors that can be used to screen drug targets and their applications. So when I'm not here doing this kind of stuff for you guys, I'm usually in my lab working or teaching or doing mentoring or something like that. That's my day job. I first got into StarCraft 2 actually when the game came out a little over a year ago now, and I hadn't really played Brood War at all. I lived in Korea. I did a study abroad in Korea, and I lived there for a year in Jeongju. And StarCraft was really big. I mean, back then it was 2007. And it was still kind of in its heyday, or whatever you'd want to call it, compared to now, where Brood War is kind of on the decline. And I played, obviously, with friends. We go out to the PC bong, and it's a cultural thing, and getting into it. Although I wasn't very good, still not very good, to be honest. But developed an understanding of kind of like what esports was in my time in Korea, and kind of the power that it had, and saw how fevered people got about the game, obviously with the pros in Korea, like Boxer, Bomber, all those guys. So I gained an appreciation for esports while I lived in Korea, but I didn't really have time to play it, and didn't feel like I could get very good at it, we'll put it that way. So fast forward a couple of years, I finished my undergrad. I'm in grad school, kind of working through that kind of stuff. When StarCraft 2 was announced, I had a friend who was in the beta, and he was really excited about it. He was telling me a lot about it, like, oh man, it's completely different, all this and that. So I figured, well, when it comes out, I'll give it a try, and why not? So I started playing. I actually bought it the day it came out and started playing it, and got really engrossed in it. And I kind of thought, well, I don't really have a hobby as far as like gaming goes. I play games, obviously. I played a lot of first-person shooters. Played Counter-Strike semi-competitively in high school, and thought, it would be good to learn something that kind of has like an unlimited skill cap on it. You can get as good at StarCraft as you want. You can put as much time into it, or as little as much, I should say, as you want. And I learned a lot, and I started, obviously, in Bronze League. I was awful. Over the course of the year, I've got better and better and better. Right now, I'm in Plat, Diamond. depending on the day, depending on the opponent. But I don't ladder quite enough to push myself into Diamond as far as my MMR is concerned. But so anyway, I got into casting and broadcast and all this actually this summer when I was actually living with a friend, and I was trying to figure out like how these people were streaming all their stuff. It's like it seemed like anyone could just stream Starcraft, and I was like, oh well, I'll try my hand at casting and streaming because I've done radio, I've done broadcast before, and I figured that was something that I could do as a hobby, something that would be giving something to the community rather than just kind of hanging out. So I started casting on Starcraft Reddit, actually in the Cast It section, and basically for a while there I was just casting everything that was on the webpage. And if you guys should check it out, Cast It. It's a great place for up-and-coming casters and people who would like replays either analyzed or casted just for fun. It's still a really good place to go. But, my knowledge of the game, is obviously getting leaps and bounds better now that I'm spending a lot of time analyzing games. And, I've been casting. I cast now with the CSL, and I cast with SCV Rush, and those two organizations have really kind of given me a break. They're like, let me move into kind of doing it. And from there I thought, well, I like casting. It's fun. I'm learning a lot about the game. I wanted to do something else that was esports related. And the idea was, well, why don't I use what I know in broadcast and do a show? And what kind of show should I do that was really kind of the crux of it? And I decided that I would do a news show just because there was kind of a gap in that kind of content at the time that I started. JP had done a show that was pretty much this show, and his show is still way better than mine. I'm obviously working on things. I have a green wall now, thanks to you guys telling me that you didn't like seeing my prison cell. But yeah, so I just kind of started just doing it, just kind of day nining it up, just give it a try, keep at it, plug away, get better. And here we are about a month and a half after we started that, and I've got growing in subscribers, growing in views every week, and I really appreciate it. And I will continue to work on the show and make it kind of my contribution to the community, or as well as I can do it. I'm always looking for help, suggestions, tips from you guys out there. The whole YouTube thing is not something that I've had much familiarity with. I don't really know how to harness the power of YouTube or anything like that. But as far as content goes, this is what I'm going to do. I don't really think anything else that I would do would be that interesting. I may occasionally stream ladder games, but the thing is, there's 1,000 people every day that log into their streams and they stream whatever they're doing, and the signal to noise ratio on that seems to be like pretty bad. I mean, it doesn't seem worth it to just generate content out of content's sake sometimes. So I'll continue doing this. I'll continue casting for the CSL, obviously, and kind of contribute in that way. So, if you guys are out there and you're trying to get into esports, trying to do something for the community, upvote stuff on Reddit, post on Team Liquid, post on wellplayed.org's forums, be a voice in the community. Be positive, though. I mean, that's probably my one kind of caveat to that. It's be a positive member of the community, as much as you dare to be. It's very easy to be very cynical and very kind of down about things in general, but I would challenge you guys to get out there and make your voice heard in a positive way and help esports grow, and watch streams when you can of the people that you like and the people you want to support and the organizations you want to support. Watch the CSL, watch the NASL, watch GOM TV. If you have money, buy a pass. Sound off on forums about how much you like esports if you want to see it continue and grow and develop. I know I do. But in general, just kind of be a part of it, help it grow. And I guess that's my take-home message kind of to you guys of what I'd like to see from you. And in turn, I will continue to do everything that I'm doing to the best of my ability. Although, with my PhD getting ready to finish this year, don't know what happened there. There we go. I will try to do this regularly until the end of the foreseeable future. So, just want to say that, and leave comments. Obviously, thumbs up videos for me. Subscribe. So, add me on Twitter. I mean, that's how you can support me if you want to. So, guys, thanks for listening. I know that was pretty long-winded, kind of doddering, but it's a video I wanted to do for a while. So, check it out. All right, guys. Have a good week, and we'll see you on SE2 in review. CampinCarl signing off.